This is Psychology, AQA Psychology, paper 1, 2 and 3, because it's a research methods question. So the question we're going to look at here is on descriptive statistics. So a question on bar charts and graphs. And remember that research methods can crop up in any of the papers 1, 2 or 3. Most of it's going to be in paper 2, but this particular one is in the attachment section, paper 1 and under attachments. So if we look at this specific question, it goes like this. Results of an investigation for references to love and references to fear of rejection. This is a follow-on from a previous question as shown in a particular table, and they ask you to draw a suitable graphical display. Okay, so this is just to cover what you need to cover for the 3 marks. All right, so with this particular example, it is in discrete categories, so bar chart is applicable. Where do we get our 3 marks from? Right, so you are always needing to write a standalone title. So you need to have in your title, you need to make sure you operationalize. So you literally look at the stem and pinch the information from there. It should be standalone. It should have both conditions of the IV, for example, and the DV, but it must be in measurable terms. So however it was measured. So here, a graph to show the total number of references to love and references to fear of rejection in essays written by the care group and the non-care group. So the title can be very wordy, but you will need to be very precise in order to get your mark. Okay, so make sure you have operationalized, and that means literally taking from the stem the way they have measured it. Okay, if you don't do that, you will lose the mark. It's such an easy way to gain a mark, such an easy way to lose it. So we get 1 mark for the title. We also get a mark for correctly labeling the other axes. Okay, so our frequencies down here on the Y category, on the Y axis. Okay, so number of references, and then we have these distinct categories here: references to love, references to fear of rejection for this particular study, and obviously a little key. So really important that you label these very clearly, again, in order to get your mark. And then the final mark, so 3 or 4, depends on how many marks the particular question is allocated. So here, whether we get whether we're referring to and accurately plotting our little bars for this bar graph. Okay, so here we needed to have 4 in total, and so these are all clearly represented, and that would be how you get your 3 marks. Okay.